us have stayed up since yesterday. Alrighty. So, as I'm sure you all know, this is Lightsaber Combat 101. You've all been promoted to Junior Inquisitor because the last group all died on that unfortunate incident on the Death Star. You may also know I have been demoted to Instructor because of the unfortunate incident on the Death Star. I thought skimping on handrails would be a good idea, but it turns out it's wildly dangerous. So, what does an Inquisitor do? We hunt and kill the Jedi. You should all know this by now, yes? You've been through the most basic introductory, yes. So, we all hunt the Jedi. The Jedi are the only ones left, besides us, that use lightsabers. So, what we're going to be doing today is we're going to teach you how to use those lightsabers so that... You know you're late, right? Put yourself together, come on. They're already here, we've begun, come on. No, you don't need to write him up. You all know Cal from HR, yes? HR are the most frightening members of the dark side. You can let him off just this once, yes? Please. For our sake, yes, please. Now, Cal, if you wouldn't mind taking a seat, we will... So, yes, where was I? Yes, so, as we are all Inquisitors, we will skip the formalities. There will be no fifth brothers, no seventh sisters, no third cousins. We're on a first-name basis here. It doesn't matter. I am Nandor, I will be your instructor. This is Animus. And this fellow on the end... I'm sorry, what?
You never talk in these days. I am the Maestro. You might have heard me also as the Destroyer of Arcadia, the Scourge of the Republic.
Larry, no one is calling you
the
that.
The Dreamer of Dreams.
Larry, class isn't over. So, basics of a lightsaber. A lightsaber, as you've all been issued your company-wide training sabers, has a blunt end where you hold it, a pointy end that is made of light and will burn your hand. Please don't touch the pointy end. The pointy end ideally goes into the Jedi. Now, gentlemen, please, for these new recruits, for our junior Inquisitors, can you please demonstrate the basic strikes using a lightsaber? So, yes, but really, how often do you just get to mow through a field? So, gentlemen, the first is the follow-through. It is where your saber will meet the Jedi saber and will continue onward. Or, if he doesn't block you, you will just cut through the Jedi. Gentlemen, the follow-through. Please don't kill our backdrop. Now, let's say you meet a Jedi, and there are very few of them, that has remarkable skill, has amazing strength, and when you meet his saber, he does not yield. That is what is called a rebound strike. Gentlemen, can you please demonstrate for them the rebound strike? The sabers bounce off one another. Larry, too much. Finally, as those of you who may be familiar with the ancient Jedi who fell, Count Dooku, he was familiar with a much more strategic form, and he favored something called the thrust. No, Larry, not like that. Animus, thrust through Larry.
Don't actually kill him.
let's just use the new guy for the purposes of beating, shall we? So, we have the follow-through. Talk about lack of follow-through. This is our junior member, this is Libro. For those of you who don't speak Spanish, his name means book, and one day we're hoping he'll read one. We have a training manual. It says when to get here.
I read the manual. It's in Wookiee.
You don't speak Wookiee? I do think HR has something to take up with you. Works. Get up. Oh, no. You don't get to go away. Come back. Come back. No. Come back. No, HR, thank you. Larry. In fact, Larry, why don't you come back up here too? So. When you fight the Jedi, they're not just going to stand there and... You're standing in my microphone cord. Thank you. Now, the Jedi aren't just going to stand there and let you attack them. So, what we have devised is a series of strikes and blocks to give you the basics of how to attack an enemy. Gentlemen, you're familiar with this system? Larry, why don't you attack Libra? So, this series, which you should already be training with, yes, attack him.
What?
The first strike is to the left leg, it is 1. The second strike is to the right leg of 2. The third strike is to the right shoulder is 3. That would be his left, Larry. You can tell that we are really hard up for Inquisitors. Lord Vader has a thing about killing Inquisitors who fail him. We'll get into that more later. So, right shoulder for 3, left shoulder for 4, above the head for 5, and 6. Over the right shoulder for 7, and over the left shoulder for 8. 9 is the all-too-important backstrike. And 10 is for a center of mass strike.
Too close!
Now, gentlemen, using this, let's get a number. I need a number. No, more than that. I hear 13, what else? 25, 13, 25, and 6, 13, 25, 6, 1, 3, 2, 5, 6. Go. 1, 3, 2, 5, 6. Did I give you permission to strike him back?
HR! HR! Another one?
So, the reason this is important, the reason these strikes and blocks are important, is because anytime you attack an enemy with a lightsaber, you have to find your way toward their center of mass. You can always go for the head, but it's a very small target. No. Bad. So, let us, for a moment, show you exactly why these strikes are important. How many of you have heard of the Jedi lightsaber combat forms? There are 7 of them. I see a few of you. Do you know the name of the first? Yes, Alucard. What is the first one called? Taru is form 4, I think. Boba Fett.
Chi-Cho!
Yes! Chi-Cho is the first lightsaber form. It is the one all Jedi were trained in. It is the one all of those younglings who escaped Lord Vader's rampage on the temple will know, and so, as Inquisitors, you should be prepared for it. Don't we have a captive? Yes, bring us one of the captives, please.
Hey, actually behave well.
We have a random supply of Jedis. Some of them are stored in amber for very ambiguous reasons downstairs. But some of them we keep for show. You can undo her bindings. Yeah, you go, feel free. Now, Jedi. You will show them your Jedi lightsaber form. If you don't, we will make things very rough for you. Agreed? So, let's get something appropriate sounding for a Jedi, shall we? There's more to that, isn't there? You Jedi and your secrets. We'll get them out of you. You'll tell us where the rest of the Jedi are. I promise you. Fine. Larry, take her away. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking that I don't actually know what I'm telling you and I'm all reading it off this. Right? Wrong. I have no idea what I'm telling you. I wasn't before today, but things happen, sometimes for the worst. And exactly what do you want?
Yeah, you're bad at this.
I know. I never said otherwise. You did not just do that.
Yes, I did.
HR, are you going to interfere? Come on. No, Larry, this is all me. I'll settle this.
To be fair, if we end up having to hire a new intern, just let me know.
I'll show you a thing or two. Does anyone have some spare batteries? What am I supposed to do now? Fine, give us something.
Oh, instructor,
my job. I'm the one on the payroll. You're the intern. And who has my clipboard?
Anyone else, sir?
Now, this probably brings about a question to some of you. Why do I need to hand-to-hand fight a Jedi? And there is a very good reason. Remember how I mentioned Lord Vader being disappointed in Inquisitors very frequently? The fact of the matter is, Lord Vader expects us to be finding Jedis all the time. Every day a new Jedi. But we're lazy. We have about a half a dozen Jedis downstairs. We put them in new costumes every day. We bring one of them up, we beat them up. We send the footage to Lord Vader, he's happy. So now I'm going to teach you the dirtiest secret of the Inquisitor. How to beat up a Jedi without actually hurting them so you can beat them up again tomorrow. Animus, come. No, give me that. You too, give me. No, thank you. So.
It's supposed to be on launch like an hour.
You're the dark side. They'll have cookies afterwards. The Girl Scouts are too evil for us. So, gentlemen, Larry, why don't you demonstrate a straight punch on Animus? In slow motion, we want them to see how it's done. So, he lines up, he comes faster than that, and he moves. No, we're not on pause. No. Larry, hand. Bad. Now, straight punch. Except you're on the wrong side. Do it again. Now, what he's done is he has punched past Animus on the side away from view. You can see here he punches, rather than straight, across and over. Your Jedi will look pristine the next day. Now, there is also the hook. If you're a boxer, it's the right hook or the left hook, but we don't care which one you use. No, gentlemen, guys. No, not that hook. No. Gentlemen. You are not General Grievous. Now, please. Demonstrate a right hook on Animus. Now, slow it down. See him come across and not make contact. Now, if you want to be extremely clear about this motion, Larry, you grab the book off the shelf and then you slide the door closed. You will come in front of the Jedi and Lord Vader will never see you're not actually punching them. And now, a personal favorite, there is the gut punch. No, really, you should just do it on me. You bring your arm in and lock at the side. We're having too much fun doing it. You're up for a promotion. Now, gentlemen, please, in order, I want to see each of those things. Yes, you can hit him this time. No, you bribed me before I asked you to do the thing, not after. And, you know, while you're at it, for good measure, headbutt. said. Well, gentlemen, too much. Now, because you've been good, you may have your sabers back. So, we're going to show you a thing, and then we're going to let someone try a thing. We have a few strike patterns that are normal to every Inquisitor. These are named after letters. Now, I know you know all know Orabesh, but letters are another sort of language. No, that's a number. So, Larry. Hit him with an A. So, it is hip, head. And now faster. Hip, head. Very easy. Now, once again, Animus, you get to strike. And hip, and head. Excellent. And then we have a B, which is not at all shaped like a B. Shoulder, groin. One more time. Now, for any small children in the audience, you would just call the third strike legs. We tend not to say that around Lord Vader because he doesn't have any. And the third is the C. No, you don't.
Straight C's.
C's, like that. No, blah, blah, blah. They can't hear you. So, C is shoulder, head, groin. One more time, in reverse. That means he gets to strike you. Shoulder, head, groin. Now. No. Now, I need a quick volunteer. I'll get to you later. Sure. Din Djarin. Although I technically think at this point, Din Djarin hasn't been born yet. Come on up, Din Djarin. Oh, intern, why don't you come up here too? Intern, please give Din Djarin a lightsaber. She is one with the dark side. Now, you were paying attention, yes? So you know what an A strike looks like, yes? Hip, head. You are going to try not to hurt our intern.
Let me try.
I have very little faith. So, hip, head. Excellent. One more time, hip, head. Right, now we're going to do a B. You remember B? Shoulder. I said try not to kill him. Try again. Shoulder, groin. Down low. One more time. Shoulder, groin. Now last is the C. So shoulder. Over there. So it's over here. Strike him here. There you go. Strike him on the other shoulder. There you go. Go for his head. Go down low.
Okay, that was too close.
That was too close. But you know what? That's good around here. So, intern, I need a sticker. The red one.
Where did you buy this?
Sith discount. gloves make everything harder. So, thank you, everyone, for Dinjarin. Thank you, Din. And please, tell Baby Yoda I said hello. So, you're probably wondering why we make things letters, why we have these strike patterns. And the reason is because they follow the patterns of the Jedi defensive moves. Now, we've already talked about Form 1. Yes, Shi-Cho, you remember that, right? You haven't fallen asleep. I'm looking at you in the Spider-Man shirt. No, other person in the Spider-Man shirt. So, that was Form 1. Form 3 is the defensive form. It's called Seresu. You have heard of Lord Vader's arch nemesis. Yes, Obi-Wan Kenobi. Well, Obi-Wan Kenobi was a fan of Form 3. And if you've ever studied the records of their fights together, you can see his use of it. Now, none of us would stoop to the level of learning a Jedi combat form, but we have another prisoner. Do we know the name of this prisoner?
I think it was Jedi 3.
Jedi 3. No. We should give you a name that is not suited to any Jedi. A name no Jedi would ever go by. We'll call you Ben. Intern, please, set Ben free. Now, you will demonstrate your defensive form for the Junior Inquisitors, yes? Yes? Please, give us something befitting Obi-Wan Kenobi. Whose side are you on? Cut the music. Obi-Wan is not a hero, he is a traitor to the Republic. I'll be bringing you up to HR. Intern, take Ben away. Really, have you ever heard of a less Jedi-like name? It sounds like the name of a hermit that lives out by the Dune Sea. Lots of fast blocking, yes? Lots of... Now, we've tried to take care of that with our Inquisitor sabers that, can function as helicopter blades, but unfortunately, the budget's a bit tight this year. So you'll be getting those in 12 to 18 months. In the meantime, gentlemen, we have developed some quick combinations for you to practice. The first of these is the 8. Can you guess how many strikes are in an 8?
8.
Excellent. So, no, gentlemen, Larry, Animus, 8 strikes. No, one less than that. Go. Larry, that was a 6 that you just put 2 more on the top of. Technically, that was an 8, but you go down, then up, then down, then up. Do it again. Better. Yes. Do it again, but better. Larry, that's still wrong. How long have you been an Inquisitor? give me your lightsaber.
Take that. Now I have the power. No, you're doing it wrong. Did it wrong.
That is the right one.
Can I have my saber back?
No,
I like it's all red and shiny.
no.
Well, you can't get your mic back.
Well, now we shall do the 6. Let them know we're doing the 6.
We are now doing the 6.
Which is like the 8.
Like the 8, but not. As you can tell, it is the 6 because there are 6 hits.
And now the 5?
And now the 5, which has...
Tell me there would be math!
We're not in. As you can see, 5 hits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. HR, Lord, your mic.
So, thank you. Oh, yes. Where is the box? Well, so, troublemaker. No, that troublemaker. I need one more victim. I'm sorry, volunteer. Well, all right, Lord Vader. Although, you will have to leave your training saber behind. Lord Vader. We have... No, all right. Now, where was that Jedi? Come along. So, Lord Vader, why don't we have you work with our intern here? If you disapprove of him, you may dispense with him as you see fit. Troublemaker.
My name's Kate.
Your name is Kane? Cade. Ah. No, that sounds like a name from the future. Yes. So, Cade, the troublemaker. You will teach our Jedi captive how things should be done, yes? So, we'll have you go off that way, and they will teach you, you will teach them, saber combat. Oh, don't worry, there are supplies off the stage. Now, I believe that brings us to the point where we get into things called styles. Now, you both have different styles, is that correct? No, this is not where we vote. Please, explain to them your lightsaber style, Larry.
Well, in human terms, it would be kind of fencing, but we're more used to things like Mashati. Makashi.
Now, can you demonstrate this for us, please?
The other man.
That's what I'm saying again.
The pointy part goes in the other man.
Yes, but what does it look like when you do this Makashi?
Can I borrow him?
You can.
Oh, perfect.
Why don't you get a little bit of revenge? Animus, you use a different style, yes?
Yeah, when I have to. Let's get like a 15-minute break.
You'll get your break when I say you get your break.
The last time you broke a ball.
You'll get your break when I say you get your break. Please, what style do you use?
Gemso? The Gemso.
You don't even know how to pronounce it, do you?
No.
So show them a little bit of this.
Unlike Mr. No, this is power. That's mine.
Is it unlimited power?
Upper echelon of limits. Kind of like what you did. Wider, lower. Two hands. This hand, down here. Then, press.
You know, gentlemen, I think we're all a little tired of watching you swing at nothing. So, would you like to see them beat the ever-living crap out of one another? I think we can arrange this. Animus. If you win, you get your 15-minute break.
Well, there's been no decapitations. See, you don't want to use the head. It gets you all kind of fuzzy.
So does that mean Animus doesn't get his break?
I get 15 minutes.
Larry, you get his 15-minute break. So, what have we learned other than Animus is bad at what he does?
Fight's dirty.
We all fight dirty, we're the bad guys. Now, just a few moments ago, we pulled up a troublemaker. Oh, troublemaker. Come. Let us see if a Jedi can beat a troublemaker. See, I told you, hermit out by the dunes, see, not a Jedi. Ladies and gentlemen, our troublemaker Cade. See the intern on the way out for your sticker. Now, Lord Vader, I think we all know how this is going to go. Lord Vader, please dispense with our intern. Pension for killing us. Please, your Dark Lord. Intern. Now I know what you're thinking. What do we do with all of these Jedi other than store them in amber for ill-defined reasons? And I shall show you. Can I have one of our Jedi, please? And do we have a spare saber? Blue. So, what shall we do with you, little Jedi? How about something peppy? One works. Well, I don't think we have anything more to teach you. So, take everything we've shown you, go home, do it 1,000,000 times, come back, and then we will have you kill a Jedi. Understood? Now, I believe there's something up next with a weapons manufacturer of some kind. So, if you like a galaxy far, far away, please stick around for Emily Swallow, the Armorer.